In this video, I will demonstrate how to find the mean, variance, and standard deviation for a set of numbers. I've randomly selected 7 numbers as shown here, and in order for you to find the variance or standard deviation, you need to start off by finding the mean, which means the average. To find the average, which we will denote as x with this line at the top, you have to add all the points and divide by the number of data points that exist, which in this case is 7. So our n value is 7. 55 plus 77 plus 76 plus 94 plus 65 plus 73 plus 64 divided by 7. Our average, which we'll use our calculator to find, is the following. 76, 94, 65, 73, and 64. And we get 504 divided by 7 is equal to 72 exactly. As said earlier, the mean is a number that shows the center of the data, aka its average, and the standard deviation is a measure of the spread of the data, how far it is from the average. So the standard deviation will give us an idea of how close the numbers are in that data set. To find the standard deviation, you need to have this formula here, and the formula will be used to first find the variance. Here's what this formula is telling us. The formula tells us that we have to take every point in that data set, subtract it by its average, raise it to the power of 2, and do that for every data point that exists. So we need to do this 7 times, add them up, which this symbol signifies, sigma. And then subsequently we divide by 7. Here's what I mean. The symbol for variance is this Greek letter. And what we'll do is we'll take each of our data points, 55 minus the average which we just found, to the power of 2, plus 77 minus 72 to the power of 2, plus 76 minus 72 to the power of 2, 94 minus 72 to the power of 2, 65 minus 72 to the power of 2, and you get what I mean here, 72 to the power of 2, and lastly 64 minus 72 to the power of 2. The answer we get will be then divided by n. So let's find out the sum of these, first of all, using our calculator in one big step. It is time consuming. Lastly, the answer we get is 928, and we'll then divide this number by 7, which will be 132.57. That is our variance. If we want to find our standard deviation, which we'll represent as an S, you have to take your variance and square root it. And this will give us our standard deviation. So if we square root this number, we end up with 11.5. The way we represent our answer is the following. We write down our average, and you write down plus minus 11.5, and there you have it. That is how you find the mean, variance, and standard deviation. If you have any questions related to this video, comment below. Otherwise, use our website, biology-forums.com, to ask your homework questions. The service is free for students, free for anyone who joins. See you soon.